was a couple named Abraham and Sarah. They lived in Haran, a cool, fertile city. They had no children, but desperately longed for some. They could not have any, as Sarah was too old to bear a child. One day, Abraham heard a voice.
Leave your home. Go to a new land where your children and grandchildren will live many years from now.
As God had asked, Abraham and his family set off to find the new land God had described to find a better life for themselves. They travelled many nights to find the new life that awaited them.
After a weary journey, Lot had had enough. He decided to confront Abraham. "I've had enough. I'm going back."
"Choose your path, brother," said Abraham. Action.
"Fine, I'm going to the city of Sodom."
After a long time, when Sarah and Abraham were both so tired they could barely walk, they finally reached the promised land. Sarah said, "Abraham, I am too old to bear a child. You know this, but my slave girl Hagar is still young. Have a child with her so you may continue your family name. It will be named mine, for according to the law, any child of hers is automatically ours." "Sarah, I cannot go through with this. You know that you are the one I love." "But Abraham, I so long for a child, and I cannot have one, but Hagar can. Do this for me, Abraham." "Yes, Sarah, I will do this for you, for I too would love a child."
"Hagar, I've had enough. I can't bear to see you bearing my husband's child like that. Go away from here." Wandered lonely in the desert. She was very soon to give birth. She didn't know what to do.
But then she heard a voice, the voice of an angel. "Hagar, go back to Sarah and Abraham. They shall forgive you. Do not worry about them. Worry about your child that you are about to bear."
Hagar obeyed the angel's words and went back to Abraham and Sarah. Soon after, Hagar gave birth to a baby boy and called it Ishmael as the angel had instructed. Ishmael grew to be strong and loved by all.
One day, angels appeared to Sarah and Abraham. They said that Sarah would soon bear a baby. They instructed him to call the child Isaac. One day, God spoke to Abraham. "Abraham, I shall destroy the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah, as they are full of sinners," God said. Then Abraham replied, "My God, if you can find 10 good people in these cities, will you spare them?" "Yes, I shall spare them if I can find 10 good people in these cities." Abraham was thankful for this, as he knew that his nephew Lot and his family were still in Sodom.
Angels visited Lot's family in Sodom. They warned them to leave the city quickly as it would soon perish and not to look back.
As Sodom was being destroyed, Lot and his family were desperately trying to escape, as the angels had told them to. But then his wife turned back to look at the ruined city. And because she had turned back, she had turned into a pillar of salt. Meanwhile, in the new land, Sarah had given birth to a baby boy. As instructed, they named him Isaac. One day, Hagar goes to Abraham and asks him whether Ishmael will inherit Abraham's family fortune and name, as he is not Sarah's biological child. One day, God spoke to Abraham. "Abraham, You must sacrifice your son Isaac to me, in order to show your faith in me, and prove that I am your one and only God." Reluctantly, Abraham takes Isaac to sacrifice him to God. Just as Abraham was about to kill his son, God spoke to him. "Abraham, put down your weapon. You need not kill your son today." In the end, Abraham and Sarah lived happily together with their son, who had grown up to be a young and handsome man.